In this lesson, we will use powers of 10 to multiply and divide. A non-zero digit is any digit except 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Powers of 10 are numbers where the only non-zero digit is 1, and there can only be one 1 at the far left of the number. These are also numbers x such that 10 to the nth power is equal to x, where n is the number of zeros that follow the 1. So for example, 1 million is 10 to the 6th power, and there are 6 zeros. 100,000 is 10 to the 5th power, there are 5 zeros. 10,000 is 10 to the 4th power, and there are 4 zeros. And this goes on down to 1, which is 10 to the 0 power, and there are 0 zeros. We'll talk more about numbers to the 0 power in the future. So for example, let's express these numbers in exponential form. Here we have 10 million, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So this is 10 to the 7th power. This is 100 million, which has one more zero than 10 to the 7th, and 10 million. So that's 10 to the 8th power. And finally, here we have 100 billion. Well, 100 billion has 3 more zeros than 10 to the 8th. So that's going to be 10 to the 11th power. Powers of 10 can be used to simplify multiplication and division problems. Consider 5 times 100 is 5 times 10 squared, which is 500. And 27 times 1,000 is 27 times 10 cubed, which is 27,000. Notice in 500, there are 2 zeros, and this is 5 times 10 to the 2nd power. 27,000, there are 3 zeros. This is 27 times 10 to the 3rd power. So to multiply a number by a power of 10 in standard notation, move the decimal point to the right as many places as there are zeros in the power of 10, and add zeros to the right if necessary. So if we multiply 237 by 100, that's 237 times 10 squared. So we'll add 2 zeros at the end to get the number 23,700. To multiply 36.2 by 1,000, you take 36.2 and multiply that and add, move the decimal point 3 units to the right, since we are multiplying by 1,000. So that's 1, 2, 3. There's the decimal point, and we fill in any zeros we need. That becomes 36,200. Now we'll consider some division problems. 32 divided by 10 is 3.2. 78.9 divided by 100 is 0.789, or 789 1,000ths. And 52,900 divided by 1,000 is 52.9, or 52 and 9/10. In each case, the decimal point is moved to the left of the same number of places as there are zeros in the power of 10. So to divide a number by a power of 10 written in standard notation, move the decimal point to the left as many places as there are zeros in the power of 10. Attach zeros to the left as necessary. So if you're getting something that is less than 1, you may need to add some zeros. And then drop extraneous zeros to the far right after the decimal point. If you start with something that's a power of 10, you will have to, that is a multiple of a power of 10, you will have to drop some zeros, most likely. Our last example is a word problem. If 100 pounds of floor cleaner costs $63, what is the cost of 1 pound of floor cleaner? For this, all we need to do is take $63 and divide it by 100. Well, that means we take our 63 and we move our decimal place 2 places to the left. And that's 63 cents for our 1 pound of floor cleaner.